given that today is the 10th stream that we have done this, we are going to give it our all to actually beat the Ender Dragon today, because I feel like that's the right time to do it, and then we can decide whether we want to come back to One Chunk Survival, whether we want to do something else. But I feel like today's a good day to try and do that, and we've got all the levels to do it and all sorts of things like that. So I think that's what we should do, and then that gives us some time that maybe starting next week or whenever, we could do like before 1.21.6 is out, we could do like a 1.21.6 hardcore or something like that, because I've never done a hardcore and I figure I'm not going to last long enough to make it a series, so we may as well make a stream about it. So that's my thought. But to start, yeah, something about episode 10. It's exactly when we did it in the main series as well. So, but let me go ahead and get One Chunk Survival pulled up, and then we can swap on over to what may be, at least for a little while, the last episode of One Chunk Survival. But we'll not make that a definitive yet. Let's see if we can get the video to update, because it wasn't updating very well earlier. There we go. All right, so we've got a really, really nasty inventory to start. Don't worry. Look, we have shaders today. Here, I'll turn them off. No more shaders. We're just gonna stick with having no shaders. No, I used the right loader today. Don't worry. We got our shaders. They're beautiful. Looks super cool in here. So I am excited. I do want to clean up my inventory though before we get to this. So we may as well get some more chests made, which I think we had talked about at the end of last stream, and then I didn't get them put together. So let's throw these in somewhere. Yeah, right here is fine. We'll just move this torch. Move you. And that feels a little silly having a torch right there. What's the light level right here? Are we gonna be fine? Oh, we're gonna be more than fine. There we go. All right. So we're gonna do our various not stones over here. And I will incorporate quartz into that as well. And stone slabs, maybe. And then in here, I want this to only be wood things. So we're getting organized, guys. We're actually taking some time here to make sure that our stuff is organized. Even if this is what maybe the last time we are really dedicating time to this one. But let's drop all of this random stuff in there. Beautiful little mess. Yeah, I know, Sky. This is just gonna make your day, isn't it? Do I want to? I'm not gonna count that shield as that. I am gonna leave these over here though, because I feel like this is just kind of our assorted random items chest. But for the time being, I am also gonna set my tools over here just so that we have those out of the way. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was looking for, was this whole chest of randomness. All right. I believe we can just drop pretty much everything in here, because I don't really see a reason to not organize everything into one. I mean, I guess I could break them by stone and not stone, but like they're all stones. So drop these all there. What else do we got in here? End stone. Sure, you can count as a stone. Dirt, granite. I'm gonna leave the obsidian over there. I feel like that makes sense. Okay. Now we're set there. And then I think kind of our various, like I said, this one might just be our various items chest. Or maybe this will be a various items chest. I can't decide. We've done enough organizing for right now, is what I have decided. So we don't really need any of this. We'll probably want the water bucket. We don't need that. We don't need that. And if we have this, there's no reason we need that. Okay. Let's grab back the other things. Why do I get out of here? Okay. And then we will take a shield in case. I don't know if we'll need it, but we'll have it. And we have a bunch of diamonds, which is great. Because I guess I could just make a grindstone though. And I don't have to make new diamond stuff. What do I have for armor? Oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I do have I don't know if you guys can see it. I now have whatever that texture pack is that you have the better animations. Fresh animations, that's what it's called. So we now have fresh animations on this world. Well, in general, which is fun. Let's actually go look at Howard. Howard's gonna have fun eyes now. Now he looks even more shifty. Look at him. What a guy. I could have, but oh well. Okay, we gotta really be paying attention. For whatever reason, the stream beats have been throwing me off today and not seeming like they are the stream beats that I know and love, but they are. I just want to make sure I don't get a little copyright note, because I got a copyright note the other day. You guys remember? It was, I don't know, 2 or 3 streams ago. There was a kid that was in the chat and asked me to play the Capybara song, and I was like, no, I'm going to get a copyright note, even though I'm not monetized or anything yet. And then he was like, no, you won't. And I should have just not listened, because I did. I got a copyright strike before I'm even monetized. It has no impact on me, technically, but I still was like, what the heck? So, fun fact, if a 7-year-old tells you to play the Capybara song, don't do that. No, it was like I got a notice, like a little email, or not email, but like a little, I don't know. It was like on my dashboard, but I don't think it's that deep, but it did happen. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna drink my non-sponsored soda again, because I had one of these last time, and then thinking about streaming all day, I was like, wow, I need to have a Pepsi again. I've actually been really good, Zen. I've been drinking my water all day. This is like almost empty too. This is like the second time I filled it. So there we go. We're all hydrated. We're all ready to go. We have 57 levels. And this, I think at the end of last stream, we got this all set to be... Ooh, it's not set to be. Okay. What are we missing? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's because this one is blocking, I believe. There we go. Okay. Now we're set to go. Yeah, it's a diet Pepsi, unfortunately. I was a Coca-Cola boy for the longest time. Coke. I'm a Dr. Pepper person of all things, though. All right? I'm just having a diet Pepsi because it sounded really good. And that's what I had when I was streaming last time. So, pretty good. Pretty good stuff. But Dr. Pepper is my actual go-to. It is superior. It's the best soda. Okay, how did we make a grindstone? Am I just silly? Oh, well, that's so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, do we just have plain stone, or do I have to cook up something? We do. Ooh, that could have been bad. What else did I need? I was not even paying attention. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay. So now we got this. Now we can actually... I had stone slab. Am I just blind? I have these ones. Did I have them somewhere else? No. You're joshing me. I don't have stone slabs. Is it? That's andesite. That's andesite. That's cobblestone. I was like, no, don't. I tried, man. Okay. I definitely want better enchantments for the sword. This isn't bad for the pickaxe, so we'll leave that. I want something better for the bow. So we are going to disenchant the bow. Ooh, how are we on lapis? Do we even have any lapis? Uh-oh. I don't even think we have any lapis. Can we trade for lapis? Is it even available here? Okay, so it's down there somewhere. So we got to go find some. Barrel in the floor. You're right. I'm just a dweeb. I forgot that we did that. Thank you. All right. Sure. Unbreaking 3, power 4. That is exactly what I wanted that to do. I don't really want knockback, so we're going to give this a different enchantment. Okay, that's not bad. Is Smite good against the Ender Dragon? I don't think it is it? Smite's good against the Wither, but I don't think it's good against the Ender Dragon. Okay, but we're just gonna disenchant. Fire aspect, I don't really want that. So we're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, that's what I thought too, was sharpness. I'll do the big one. Oh my gosh! Whoa. Okay. Sharpness 3, sweeping edge 3, fire aspect 2, knockback 2, unbreaking 3. I don't love the knockback part of that, but everything else there was pretty sweet. So I'm okay with that. Death, hello. How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, sans the knockback, this one's pretty great. And you know what? We're going to hold on to it. The knockback will be fine. I really wanted us to get infinity on the bow, so we might just mess around with some bows until we get infinity. And that way we can just be good to go. I guess I don't have any string over here, so we're walking over to grab some string from the other side. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm feeling good. I feel like the sword that was, if we just didn't have the knockback, I'd be happy. But oh my gosh. You know, at least creepers don't explode when you hit them with a fire aspect sword like they do when you hit them with flint and steel. Imagine that. That would have just been so sad. Okay, well, we do already have... I mean, I could just take some of these bows, but that feels... No, I'm just going to make my own bow. Yeah, I would never use fire aspect again. That would be the absolute worst. Okay, let's make a couple bows. I think that's all we can do. There we go. Okay. So now we'll just see and hope maybe that we get something. Nope. Definitely not. Also definitely not. Okay, you're not gonna hold that. Punch 4. Power 4 with punch. No, punch is knockback, but for bows, isn't it? So we don't want that. These are two of the same bow, so I'm actually gonna disenchant the less. And then maybe we combine these two. So we have unbreaking, and we'll have, oh, maybe we can get, okay, hold on. Yeah, we have power 5. That's what I was just thinking of. How did you obtain the pale wood? So we had a wandering trader spawn over there somewhere, and he waddled his way up to me, and he had pale oak. So I traded, and I got pale oak. So that's our fun pale oak tree that is here, is from the wandering trader. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this the right way. I don't really want punch, but that's whatever. If I do it this way, will I not get punched? Nope, I still get punched. Okay, there's not really anything I can do about that, so we're just gonna take it. And I guess we don't need the unbreaking. And that puts us at level 25. So let's go and just... Do we want to try for another pickaxe? We'll get some more XP, but do we want to just try? I don't think so. I don't think I want to. Because we're not going to get... I mean, I can just heal this up with the diamonds that we have, and then we'll get mending out and about somewhere. You can stay over here, and I'll leave these sticks over here too. I don't think we need anything else from over here for battling the dragon. I think we're gonna be okay. We've got water, we've got a sword, we've got a good bow. The bow is going to do us actually a lot. We should definitely bring far more arrows than we think we're going to need. So we'll do that. Building this was a good idea. Building this was a good idea. As long as it took us and as poorly as it was done. It was a good idea. I just don't know if I can forgive myself for the how terribly we did that. All right. Honestly, guys, I'm feeling... I mean, I don't know if this is me jumping the gun, but I feel like we're... I don't know. I don't want to like jinx myself, but I feel like we're looking good for our bow. We've got good armor. There's no way we could get netherite anyway, so there's no point. Joke's on you, Zen. I'm sitting pretty much as tall as I can anyway. But no, you're right. I did need to sit a little bit taller. There's no way I can get netherite. Well, there is, but like not worth it for the scale of what we're doing. So we need some blocks that we can jump up and around on. But here's the thing. We'll just take andesite to jump up and around on. We still have a little bit of this to do. So I do still want to finish this. Like, we're not going to leave an unfinished project. So I think maybe before we actually go and take on the dragon, let's take a second to actually get this all finished. And I honestly am thinking, like I was saying, but kind of going back and forth on earlier, I think maybe let's just make another pickaxe and see what we can get for enchantments, because this pickaxe is going to die, and I would much rather... Well, let's go see what this enchantment will be. And then we'll decide whether we keep that or not. Oh, it's going to be Fortune 3. Yeah, absolutely, we're going to change that. Akari, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. So let's head to the nether all the way down here. How's your night going? Oh, you know what? Well, we may as well just grab all the things that we can to give us XP. So oh, I guess they're just all falling from up there. So we need to go get some more quartz. And then from there we can finish out the building. But yeah, I mean, I really think that's about it for what we got to do before we decide to finish out everything else. I'm doing great. Thank you. My day is good. I have no clue where that pig came from. That's why I was just looking. Whoa! I have never seen a ghast with the fresh animations. That's cool. I don't really want to hurt you, dude. I'm admiring. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought I could get him on a little pass right there. I don't really want to kill the ghast because, oh, okay. Well, we're going to take that as our sign to leave. But, oh, I could stretch. I haven't stretched in a long time, dude. Ugh, I haven't stretched in a long time. I could do that. Okay, we need all the quartz, and I see some quartz over there, but I don't want to go get it. So that's funny because me pointing over here actually points to the right side of the screen for you guys, but. Thanks, Zen. I appreciate that. Dude, my bow is so much stronger than yours. Is this really what you want? Is this really what you want to do? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I'm sorry. I am wearing gold. What are we going crazy about? Or are we just running around? Am I on Twitch or something? Oh, yeah, yep. There's a, yep. So we've got the stream up on YouTube vertical. So there's the horizontal stream of YouTube, the vertical stream of YouTube, and then there's also a TikTok stream, and then there's also a Twitch stream. So TikTok is getting the same. If you're watching vertically, TikTok is also getting the vertical stream, whereas Twitch is getting the horizontal, like full screen stream. So there's actually multiple formats of streams that I have going right now. No, I only stream once a week for right now. I stream actually typically on Tuesdays, but I had to change up my schedule this week, so that's why we are streaming on a Wednesday. But yeah, so that's why there's so many different chats, and that's why there's a merged chat above my head, is so that everybody across platforms can interact with each other without necessarily needing to be on the same platform. Because why have a community if you can't all, interact from your preferred locations? So that's why I do that. And I think it works out really nice, so I like it. But yeah, I typically stream on Tuesdays actually. But I had somewhere I had to be last night, so that is why we are here today. But I also post full-length videos on Sundays, and then I do a short every time that there's a new snapshot for the game. So I put one of those out today. Typically, I do those on Tuesdays as well, because that's typically when they come out. But kind of a bunch of things. I have been streaming Minecraft for, I don't know, probably, 4 months now? I streamed a lot during COVID. During the early years of the pandemic, I was streaming quite a bit on Twitch only. And then took some time off of that and, had to have a real job for a little while. I mean, I still have a real job, but like, stopped doing streaming and stuff. And then now I'm doing all of it. But no. Fresh Animations, yeah, I just installed Fresh Animations yesterday. Which I have not, I keep seeing it like all over, and I just love how silly, especially the villagers look. So I decided that I was going to end up doing it. I don't know if I can, oh gosh! Yeah, I'm not hitting any of those. No. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna do the easiest thing and run. There we go. I just feel like if I have more space in front of me, I can actually maybe hit these. Maybe I can't. Maybe I just stink. We're just not going to try and hit these anymore. Okay, there's a bunch more over here. So let's go grab that. Steve, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. Akari, I appreciate your message as well. I just saw that. Thank you. I could have used my mob spawner for XP. That is true. But I needed quartz anyway. So we can finish out the haul. So I figured why not take out 2 birds with 1 stone here. All right. Well, I mean, we're going to need, oh gosh, we only have 56. Yeah, we're going to need so much more than that. But I just noticed this down there, and I really want to go to it. So we're just going to take a little, we'll be fine. Take a little hop down. Ooh, we were almost not fine. As long as we're not surrounded by gas, we're good. Okay. I don't need a lodestone. I'll take the glistening melons, though, and the golden apple. Yeah. Okay, well, that was not really all that worth it, just given I thought there might be more there, but that's okay. So I guess now we just keep looking for quartz. We don't need, I mean, here's the thing. We don't need like a ton of quartz, but we need enough to make stairs. And that's why I'm like, maybe we do need more than I'm thinking, just because they tend to take a bit more for stairs and slabs and everything, obviously. But of my best short, I could tell you the view count. Here. It's not going to show this on the screen, but I think my best short is actually the first short I ever put out, or might be the second short I ever put out. It was I guess I'll fact check myself before I say, but I'm pretty sure it was the short that I put out. Oh, never mind. There's a new king. I put out a tutorial short of how to make the 3x3 animated fan that was like blown up all over the internet a couple months ago. And that has 18, almost 19,000 views. So that's the one that I have. Yeah, that exactly, Sky. That's the one that has the most. The sugarcane farm one, which was one I was thinking actually only has 11,000. So I thought that that other one was still far under that. So yeah, that one's got 18.6K, the 3x3 fan. And then the 5x5 fan one has like nearly 2,000 views, which is cool. That's a lot for me right now. I like my general view count is like right there in the 200, like upper 100 to middle 200 range. So that was, I mean, that one's pretty good too. But yeah, my most viewed video though is the Q&A that I did a while ago. So there you go. There's the breakdown of my best videos. The video that has the most watch time, I actually believe, is the it's either the fan or it's whoa. Can I do that again? It's either the fan or it might be the Q&A as well. But yeah, I would have been really sad. I mean, the good thing about this one chunk survival, like, you know, because this is a pre-built map, so I haven't technically, I can like change all the settings if I wanted to, but I haven't adjusted anything because I'm just playing it how I feel like everybody else is meant to play it. But that means that it has keep inventory on. So like the good thing is, even if I die, it's kind of like without penalty in some ways. But I still am trying to limit the amount of times that I die, because otherwise I could just be throwing my life around, you know. But maybe we go up there. I guess I can go over and grab this. Yeah, I think the fan short and the fan video are the two that account for the most of my like subscribers though. It's that and the like the trading hall and the apiary. That video is one of my top performing in terms of like people deciding that I'm cool and wanting to hang out with me. So upgrade, what do I mean? I honestly don't know what I was talking about. Oh, why don't I upgrade my channel? Oh, I didn't see Akari's. Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean, why don't I upgrade my channel? Like, just do new graphics and things and a new profile picture and stuff? Or like, what do you think? There we go. I appreciate that, son. You're a cool dude too. Okay. Oh, there's a lot more quartz up there. Okay. The good thing is let's finish this stack that we're working on. But I think we might be to a point that we can take it back and at least see. Oh, no, for sure. And that's something I used to have back when I was streaming, again, like I was saying earlier, during the pandemic. I had a lot more like animated stuff, and I had all sorts of emotes and such that I have just not gotten set back up. And I really do need to do that, especially like, well, on the Twitch side, but then also on the YouTube side, because I just haven't, on the YouTube side, I really just like set up the stream and haven't done a lot of going back to really like perfect the look, which is something I really do want to do. But yeah, no, I want to have emotes that people can use. I want to have like when people like right now, the thing when people subscribe or follow on whatever service they choose to do that on, it'll do like a little pop-up with an audio from my original stream. But I want to update that with some new stuff too. But yeah, the alert bar, yeah, that's kind of the only animation that I have left. But oh, it's all good. It is all good. I honestly, at this point, I think I'd prefer people watch over on YouTube, just because like I'm gonna stream on Twitch as long as people want to watch me on Twitch, because it's the easiest for me, and like I've been doing it for the longest time. So like arguably it's the most comfortable, but like the majority of people are here on YouTube anyway. It's all good if the Twitch is not getting as many views as YouTube, because again, that's why I have the chats combined, is because I'd just much rather have everybody in one place. So, but yeah. If you want to make an emote for me, go for it. You can make an emote for me. I mean, I take all the help that people want to give. Yeah, I mean, I fully. If you're interested in helping, we can absolutely talk about it. My little sister is also a digital artist, and she's offered, and I keep blowing her off, so I also have to, you know, let her do that too. But yeah, no, it is something I definitely want to do. So anybody who's interested in helping out, I mean, I will take all the help and all the ideas that everybody's got. And now the pig's found himself trapped. Goofy little guy. What type of art do you normally do? You need cat photos? Oh, yes, you do. Yeah, my Discord is in the, well, so the Discord server is in the description, but then I'm there at the top of that. You can send me a message from that as well. So the Discord is in, it should be in the description of this. Yes, you can have cat photos. You can have a dog photo too. You'll get them all. Okay, we are at 30 levels. We've got a bunch of quartz. I think I still need to turn it all into blocks though. Yep. So let's turn. Ooh. Whiffed that. Let's turn this all into blocks. That doesn't make me very hopeful. Hold on. What all do we need? Okay. So we need... Okay. We need mostly slabs. We kind of need it. We kind of need a fair mix. Okay. We'll do this much stair and this much slab. I don't think it's going to be enough. But we'll at least start with it and hope that that's going to be something. But nice. Oh, the Discord invite's invalid? What? That's insane. Okay. Well, we got to fix that. I thought I'd set it to be one that doesn't expire, so we can fix that. Get all these. I don't think we're gonna have enough at all. That's unfortunate. I really was hoping that 3 full stacks was gonna be enough, but it does not look like it. But yeah, no, we'll get that fixed. It's wild that it's not valid anymore. I swore I had it set to the one that doesn't expire, so we'll get that. We'll get that updated. Dang. Okay. Well, an unfortunate trip back to the Nether I think we have to make. Just for, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what, 10 stairs? Oh, that's silly. Oh, then the link probably isn't going to send. Because it's on the Nightbot will block it. Yeah. VM, how's it doing? How's it going? Not how's it doing. What am I saying? Here, let me see if I can grab an updated Discord invite while we're just taking a second here. Who is he? He is me. All right. Invite people. Let's make this never expire. And let's create a new link. All right, let's drop this into the thing right now, and hopefully well, it's the exact same link, so hopefully that works. Maybe that'll just update it. Here, I'll just paste the whole thing again. We'll just say that. But there we go. So we got that dropped in the description of all the streams. It is the same link, so I hope it just works now, regardless of which one you use. Yeah, I'm not going to be a VTuber. I will not be a VTuber. It would be pretty funny though. But all right, let's jump back over here. All right, we are set. I guess we'll go get just a little bit more quartz. That's just kind of unfortunate that we couldn't finish that out, but I think we're only gonna need a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll do one last pass and then we'll be out of there. If it'll let me drop it in the chat, we can try. I think it might block me from doing it, but there you go. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that worked for me. There you go. So if that works, there you go. All right. Go get the pickaxe and combine it so this one does not break. That's a good point. Oh, you know what? You're right. No, you're... Oh, God, we just changed the creative somehow, too, while we were doing that. There we go. Let's go change... Or let's go get that. Fortune 3, we'll merge them since we are level 30. And then we'll go do that. Then that was a great call, because otherwise I'd be sad when I inevitably break this. Working our way back up. Okay. All right, let's get this handled. Boom, boom. Ooh, and we got efficiency 4. Oh, we're gonna have efficiency 5 now. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, we'll have my 2 cats that I've got. That's I think the only emote that I still have available is a picture of my cat, which is goofy. My little guy Fish. Awesome, sweet, thank you. Oh, my Discord image? Yeah, that's my other cat. That's Fia. That's Fia. Yeah. I just figured why, like, I don't know. I could have a like profile picture on Discord that is more like, ah, yes, this is exactly him. We all know this is Erfaren. Let's have his profile picture there. But I was like, if we're all just hanging out, why do I have to? I don't know. So that's why that one is. Well, let's take a look. Yes, I did get it. There you go. All right. So let's get down to business. Let's actually get this handled so that we can go and take on the dragon. Yeah. Discord does take too long. It like and what's wild is like sometimes the Discord notification is like an hour later, and sometimes the Discord notification is like the second I start a stream. And so it's like super, I don't know, it's never like right when you think it's going to be or not, but yeah. Now Discord notifications, or what am I saying? YouTube notifications is probably the better way. Wow, that really healed up the pickaxe in full. Can I, maybe there's some lucky quartz over here. Oh, that's a bastion. Not lucky quartz over here. We're going to leave that behind and head on over. Yeah, I've just noticed recently that the Discord will like, it'll send out a message like an hour after I posted a video, or like 30 minutes or so sometimes. Like it's, you know, it's not always as terrible, but different enough that I'm like, hey, you're supposed to be, you know, sending out this notification right away, and you're not. But I think that's also a reflection of the bot that's in Discord as well, like that I'm using. So it could just be something like that too. But not much. How's it going? Now here's the real question. What should I do after we're done with the one chunk series? Because I do like the idea of doing a, like, you know, 1.20, 1.6 as they're doing the pre-releases, and just try and do like a hardcore survival just for fun, you know, until it's out or until I die will be the run of that. So that gives us exactly like 3 weeks to do it. And I can almost guarantee I will die on day 1. So I think, I don't know. I think that one could be fun, but I also know it's going to be a very short-lived one because we all know me and my abilities to stay alive in this game. I feel like this has got to be enough, right? Right? I don't know. Let's just get 3 stacks again, and we'll just have it done. We'll just have it done. The fortune does help a lot, though, because, I mean, I feel like we've been mining for far less time now, and we have more than we had to begin with, so. Okay, let's, I don't know, run over here? We haven't run over here yet. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm just going to keep digging until I've got 3 stacks again, and then we'll head back. Oh, I will also say, for anybody who hasn't seen any of the episodes leading up to now, we're only supposed to be confined to a 16 by 16 area in the Nether as well. But at one point or another, a creeper had gotten through our portal. And so we tried to go back through our portal once and just got obliterated by a creeper, which also destroyed the portal inside of the bedrock kind of protected area. And so the only place it had as an option to spawn us back out was outside of the little protected area. So that is how we have access to the full Nether. Because typically when you're playing through One Chunk Survival, you're not supposed to have access to this. But since I don't have access to get back to the other one, we're just playing it this way. So that is why. Because as you guys saw earlier, again, because of how this game is set up, like I can shift into creative, I can shift into adventure, spectator, whatever I want to do. But I'm trying to keep it as plain, this is just what my experience is, as I can. So we're not using that, which obviously would have been the way to put me back into there. But if, you know, I wasn't aware that I could do that, I wouldn't have ever figured that out. So that's why we did not put ourselves back in, because otherwise I feel like that would be untrue to how we were playing this. So if you hadn't seen it before, now you might understand why we are here and not confined to a little box there. I did get lucky. I got really lucky. This is not something that I've seen a lot of other people have the opportunity to do in One Chunk Survival. So yeah, we'll go grab this. And then we'll head back. All right. That feels like enough. That is, yeah, 5 and some stacks. We're good. Okay, well, I mean, we might as well just, we're not going to need all of it. So there's no reason for me to grab all this, but like, whatever. We'll get it. And then maybe what we could do is, if we get enough XP here, and then also over at the mob farm, we could try and get some of our armor enchanted, which would definitely help us in the end as well. That's the goal. That's the goal. It's supposed to look like me. My first stream, it was like the test stream. I dressed in a green sweater with a white button down under it, to make it look like me. So, or to make myself look like my skin, I should say. But my first episode, if you go back and look, I'm wearing like a vest, like my the face is the same. I've always had the same like character face, but the outfit is different. But I tried to make my skin look like me because I don't know. And this was like ages ago. This was before I was even making videos for Minecraft that I did that. But I don't know. I like that it kind of looks like me. It makes me happy. Skipping along. Okay. We'll go finish this and then get things enchanted. Oh, I've got 5 stacks already. 6 stacks already. 6.5 stacks. Oh, Zen and your posture checks. I gotta like sit straight up. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. 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 I appreciate the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're just gonna keep clapping because I really don't want to be fighting these guys. I really don't want to be fighting them. Okay, okay, we're out of there. We're out of there. I know, I do have to keep my back good. I know. Well, and look, I'm immediately back to slouching. Oh, hello. There's a lot of bad here. Maybe this is just the more effective way to do this. Oh, he just bounced that off of him. It's nice to meet you as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are, I would say the same about you. That's my goal is to have a bunch of like-minded, similar vibe people around. Just, you know, it makes it more enjoyable for all of us when we all can hang out. Nice. Death, are you watching on the vertical stream or the sideways stream? Sweet. Awesome. I will definitely check it out. I'll be in touch. We'll check it out off stream, but we will definitely be in touch. Okay. Let's finish this thing, guys. Let's actually get this done. What if I just accidentally made all that chiseled quartz block? I actually might have cried. Okay. Turn all of you into stairs. Let's finish this thing. He's on vertical. Okay. Well, that's fun. Welcome everybody on the vertical stream. There we go. We have finished the structure for the Hall of Knowledge, as I'm affectionately calling it. Initially, we were going to do like a tower, but I just felt like this kind of hall design just felt more fun. And I was really, really excited about this hanging structure for the bookshelves. But as you can see, we are missing some chains here, so it's not completely finished, but I don't think it looks bad. I don't think it looks half bad. I'm really happy with how that all looks. I won't say the state I'm from, but I'm from the Midwestern United States. So US. Okay, wow, there's a lot of people here. Let's get some XP here. Well, that was quite a bit. Oh my gosh. We'll just take that. We'll just take that in real quick, but yeah. It's morning. Jeez. You're ahead of us. Where are you from? Well, I can, but I don't have mending. I could repair my stuff through all that, but since I don't have any since I don't have mending on anything, we can't utilize that. Pakistan, nice. I've always wanted to go to Pakistan. I'm actually not even lying. I feel like it gets a bad rep on like a global scale, but I've always heard it's beautiful. I look like a Michiganian, maybe. Hold on, where's the oh, you can't see it. See these colors? No. I'm actually not, but I feel like these colors give an offset. They make it look like I am. But maybe I am, maybe I'm not. You're probably not gonna figure that one out. What is clumps? Add clumps to your mod pack? What's clumps? I've never heard of that. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna for Unbreaking 3, we are gonna go and get the extra levels. Oh, it just makes the XP orbs like different sizes based off of things, right? Well, maybe I'll have to try that at some point. Well, that's level 30. We could wait and get more. But I suppose if we're gonna walk down here and enchant some things, we'll have more things to go and beat up there by the time that we come back. So let's just do this. Get our Unbreaking. Sure, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I don't love thorns, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But thank you. I appreciate that. If you weren't here for the other streams, then you have no clue how long it took us to get that farm to work. Because that farm, we were trying to figure out a timer because we don't have access to any slime, so we can't make sticky pistons. So we had to make just this really huge repeater timer that, yeah, took us a long time. But thank you. I'm pretty happy with the fact that it's working as well as it is. Here, we can grab... Also something for people who have not watched this series yet so far, you're going to be like, what? How did you do that? So when we went to the end earlier on, oh my gosh, we've got, hold on. Fire protection 3 on Unbreaking 3, fire protection 2, objectively better by, a single tier. But we actually already have a bunch of these things from the end because we went in and we just ditched the Ender Dragon. We just pillared off into the middle of nowhere to the Outer End Islands without beating the Ender Dragon. And that gave us the chance to have Elytra and some of the other things. So it's been fun. But yeah, here's what this looks like up here. So we just made this really, really large redstone clock here that's just going to work its way around. So this is the water on function. It's going to come and hit this, which is going to turn it off. And now we'll hear all the water turn off down here, and you can see it. If we fly down like this, they're not going to spawn while I'm here. Well, I hope they don't spawn while I'm here. So the timer's going back around right now. It's doing its last loop, and now water is on, so it pushes all the mobs off and into this pool. And then it'll do that back loop like we saw, turn off the water, and mobs can kind of resituate and do all that. Yeah, all you have to do for not having slime. Seriously. And then, you want to know what's worse? I learned, and I talked about this last stream, that you can actually make a clock just by using a boat. You just put a boat in a water thing, and you just have it roll over pressure plates. And it does the same thing. That would have been so much easier. That would have literally saved us, like, probably 4 hours. I think 4 hours... 6 hours in total that we were working on, like trying to figure out just this whole thing. And it was that simple. And so now I know for the future, and I still actually haven't tried it, but that is something that we can do. But yeah, Blue, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Glad to have you here. We don't need the golden boots because we don't have to go back to the end or to the nether to go to the end. So we'll leave that. We got to make sure we've got a lot of good food. So we'll take the golden apples, the bread. Let's get all this beef cooked up as well. No reason to not have it. We've got a water bucket for any amount of water bucket clutches we'll have to do while we're there. And then a bunch of arrows. We got our elytra that we'll use. We'll take the lapis back over. I don't need my axe, but there's no reason not to bring my axe because, again, no, keep inventories on so we don't really lose anything. How do you get coal? I dug a lot. down here. This used to all be here, but you can see there's still, I mean, there's coal right there. There's coal. It's all over. And then, you know, if I'm ever running low on coal or the other resources, this guy over here, Howard, he'll trade me the other resources, not coal, but he'll trade me the other resources. If I give him 37 emeralds and one of those, he'll give me 2 of them. So essentially it just gives me 1 more each time. And all I have to do for that is just get planks. Which is what this massive tree farm over here is for, that we never actually got around to finishing, but it's because I was a goof and I didn't make coarse dirt when I should have when we first started, because that would have given us so much more dirt to work with. But alas, all is good. Dude, no, Harold is ripping us off. Or Howard. Yeah, Howard. Look at him. That's what I'm saying. He's shifty. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He knows he's ripping us off. Look at him. Yeah, yeah. He's been making me mad this whole time. We actually came up with a backstory for him, I think on the first stream, that he was a criminal. I don't remember what crimes he committed, but I do remember us talking about him having a criminal background. But I couldn't tell you what it was. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's BSL shaders. So if you ever, you know, you want your game to look like this, just download BSL shaders. Granted, I do have custom settings on them for some of the things to make it look a little more to my liking, but BSL as a whole is just a mercenary. That's what it was. Yeah. BSL is just, yeah, my favorite shaders by far. But even without shaders, it doesn't look too bad, but it definitely makes this look a lot worse. So we're gonna keep the shaders on. I will say another shader pack that I've been really enjoying recently. I actually was talking to Zen about this recently. Is the Solus shaders. They give like this strange high definition texture to everything. I don't know. I like it, especially for how reflective it is on some quartz things. But like, I like BSL more in this case because the quartz looks more like marble instead of like a quartz countertop, which is how it looks with these Solus shaders. But in here, I mean, look at that. Just, this is why Solus shaders is so nice, man. It's just so pretty. Yeah. So this one, I like Solus shaders. I absolutely love. We can just do we'll just do a little walkthrough with the Solus shaders on, just because of how fun they look. But if we'll go down and look at the portals too, because the portals look insane with these shaders on. Here, I'll turn this back on so you guys aren't getting dizzy. Work our way down here, like, oh my gosh, you can't tell me that isn't just beautiful. Like, the reason I like BSL more is just because it keeps kind of the general Minecraft look. But oh my gosh, the light emission in Solus shaders is just stunning. And I actually haven't looked at the end portal with it, so I wonder if this glows, considering it's kind of a black center. So we'll go down and take a look with that too. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so safe to say that Solus also looks really great when you're looking at the end portal. Yeah, well, welcome to the full screen stream. Wow. That looks so pretty. So yeah, there's Solus shaders. Now I'm gonna switch back to my normal BSL, which objectively just feels so much so much more sad in comparison to Solus, but it's so, yeah, Solus is just mind-numbingly beautiful. But I think BSL just keeps the vanilla look that I like. But yeah, Zen and I were talking about it the other day of just like, how good Solus looks. All right, I think we've done enough yapping. I think it's time to go and take on the Ender Dragon and theoretically end this storyline. I could increase the saturation in BSL. That is true. I could. But I don't know. I like the problem. So the problem with my BSL is not that the saturation is pulled down, but it's actually more that I have the brightness turned all the way up because it makes it easier to see. on video instead of me having to like blast, like change all of my, you know, underground scenes in video to have like their gamma turned up. So it's kind of the trade. So we'll have to see. But I do like to talk. I love you guys. Yes, I do. It's true. I will yap forever. I'll change this to my yapping setting. I can't even make this up to you. I wish I could pull my stream deck up to show you this mode right here. What is like, you know how we changed to just me now? This is literally just labeled as yapping. And this is how I should be 90% of the time. So we'll go back to this. It's time to take on the dragon. I've got 19 steak here. I've got that 64 cooking up top. So we're going to go grab it. And then yes, we are going to go take on the dragon. And you know what? Just because of how much we were all loving how Solus looked earlier, we're going to turn on the Solus shaders because I've never seen what they look like in the end. So hey, that's what I'm saying. I could be here talking all night. This is why I enjoy streaming, is because then you guys just get to hear my stream of consciousness and be like, why am I listening to this kid? Kid, man, whatever people call adults. I don't want to be be acknowledged as an adult. All right. I guess we'll wait. I don't want to wait it out. I don't want to wait it out. I'm too excited. Yeah. The nice thing is, and actually Sky was talking about this on her stream earlier, it's so nice when people are just chatting because then we can just sit and like, you know, we got to sit and do this boring thing of waiting for the steak to cook, but we can just sit and talk for a little bit while it's happening. We'll wait for 2 more steak and then we'll have our 64 stack and then we'll go. Because we've got a couple enchanted apples, or enchanted, what am I saying? A couple golden apples, and then a bunch of steak. So we've got all the saturation we could need. Oh, we do need a stack of blocks, because if the dragon does try to hit us with anything, with their breath, we can just jump up. Oh, and you know what? We will also, we got to get the free achievement while we're there too of bottling up some of the dragon's breath. So we'll grab that too. But it makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier to do the boring tasks. That's why, like, there's so much of this series that I don't remember because we just spent the whole time talking. And so like every time I look back at the actual chunk and how much we've mined down, I just am like, when did we do all this? Because it all happened like just yapping. Yeah, you can bottle up the dragon's breath and you get an achievement for it. Let me see. What's the button for achievements? L. So in the end, you need a mint. Collect dragon's breath in a glass bottle. So we're going to do that because I've never done that one before. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Did I ever get membranes? No, I feel like we haven't had any of the phantoms spawning in, and they're still like, I haven't changed any settings. Like every second that I have been on this world, you guys have seen. So, I mean, other than I suppose like taking a screenshot of, I think it was this building on the first one for a thumbnail, everything has been on here. And so but like, we haven't slept in a while. They just aren't spawning. So I could brew some slow falling potions. That's a really good point. Actually, let's just make sure we don't have any sitting around. I don't think we do. But I am going to bring my elytra, so it almost doesn't matter, actually. Because we're just going to have our elytra. Look, another golden apple. Glad we did that. We do have it. Oh, it's because we went into that bastion. I forgot about that. Again, like I'm saying, literally forgetting about all of it. We do have, we just don't have enough ancient debris to get away with anything, but. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with the elytra. Well, look at us. We almost stalled enough time to get all the steak, so we'll take this next little bit of steak. Okay. The mission is officially underway. The yapping is officially being stopped. To the end. Oh, I did say I was going to turn on the solar shaders again, so we're going to do that. We're gonna do this battle with the solar shaders because it's extra dark. However, I will say if the stream is too dark, let me know now before I jump in because it's going to be even darker in the end. And I really want to make sure you all can, you know, watch and not feel like you're unable to see anything. So just let me know. We've got our elytra on. We've got our armor. We've got our bow. We've got all the arrows we could probably ever need. All sorts of food. We got a water bucket in the event that we need it. I think we're golden. I think we're golden. Here, let's see if we can do, if there's any amount of shader optimization that we can do here. Let's see if we can't pull up the brightness just a little bit. I don't see just normal brightness. Was it global illumination? Ah. If we do. Well, that feels like that didn't change anything. Oh, and then I see. It's not changing anything. Am I just dumb? Not changed anything. Yeah, I think we can just use the end setting too, but I was just wondering. I don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go to the end. Which I think was in here. Oh, this is all just colors. Wonder why. Brightness bright. We've got the brightness all the way up. Who knows why it's doing this or how to do it. I will just cancel what I was just doing there. I don't know. Lighting would be, I mean, it's not going to be ambient occlusion. I don't know, guys. Yep. 1.21.5. Yep. So let's just go into the end. Let's see if this is as dark as I'm afraid it's going to be. And then, oh, that looks so cool. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Just looking at the stream, it looks okay. But let me know if that is not the case. I think it looks pretty okay, though. Sweet. Well, let's do it then. And... oh, I can't get that one. I thought I could just get a line of them like that. Oh! Oh, of course we did that to ourselves. That's awesome. All right, well, we can officially say that I haven't died at the hands of the dragon. But I have died at my own hands for the, what might be, I don't know, 20th time. Oh my gosh. I knew it too. It was like as soon as I shot that arrow, I knew I was gonna die. But again, like I said, this is the perk of this, how this is all set up. I get to keep my my inventory, so it kind of feels like cheating, but like it's how it's set up, so I'm trying not to think too hard about it, but all right. Now we can, whoa. Try and get this one. I didn't think about the fact that Endermen are gonna be mad at me. I don't want to get too close to it. Oh, I hit him. There we go. Okay. That was perfectly timed. I do have bottles of Dragon Breath. Yep. We're going to grab it. I just am taking these out. Perfect. Okay. Well, my bow almost is doing more damage to the dragon than anything else is. I need the dragon to shoot at me so we can get some of the dragon's breath. Come on. Okay, Solus is absolutely stunning in the end. Though, look at that. We're just we're gonna take a little pause from fighting the dragon to just appreciate the beauty of the world. Okay, you got to come down here. Like, there's not much. Okay, thank you. Where's your breath? It's not doing any of it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Got some of that. If I had beds and was maybe smarter, I would have set them up to do some damage here. Okay. Having the elytra is really, really helping us, though. I know, dude. It's stunning. Okay, we just need... He just phased through that wall. Oh, immune to arrows. Whoa, my gosh. I don't think I've ever been hit up that high by the dragon. Look at this. Holy buckets. Oh, I definitely looked at an Enderman. I thought I looked at an Enderman. Maybe I didn't. Okay, we're just gonna keep not looking at Enderman. Oh, that. Oh, come on. Those were hits for sure. I will say, Solus shaders in the end look so much better than BSL does. Because BSL shaders, it's just, I don't know, there's almost too much fog, even when you turn the fog down to 0. And I think that's been an issue for me with those, is like, I actually tend to turn off my shaders when I'm in the end, because it's almost unbearable to look at. All right, let's do it. There we go. We've done it. We've done it. Wow. The amount of light. Imagine fighting in 1,000 dragon mid-fight. You stop to admire an unknown dimension's beauty. POV the dragon. What? Hey, I'm all about making the dragon feel like it's not the biggest thing in the room. Because, I mean... like, come on. Look at how... Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're looking good. We're just doing a flight. Like, okay, I feel like flying this way, though, we get super disorienting. Oh my gosh. But like, oh. It looks so good. It looks so good. Because, yeah, I mean, comparatively, that's just so much better. Sweet. All right, well, we've now done that. We got options now, folks. We could go. I feel like we have to go. We have to go. We've got to do at least an end city. No! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was almost bad. Oh, you know what? I think what I said last time was that we were going to once we finished this, try and set a timer to see how long I could survive. Okay. Just put us. That was insane. All right. Well, that was an easy find. Let's walk up here. Yeah, I could have ender pearls for that, or I could just fly through it. I hope this isn't one that we've already been to. It isn't. Okay. Look at the emission from the end rods onto the end stone is just, or whatever this is called. I don't even think it's called end stone, but the purple blocks. Oh my gosh, it's just something else. I mean, I'll take the protection 4 suit over that. Wow. Let's just sail off into the sun. Let me, I am having a moment. Wow. Like, just everybody use your imagination for a second that we're just soaring over the clouds in our little dream ship, just flying away. That's how this feels right now. And it's beautiful. Zen, thanks for making me think about soulless shaders again. Because wow, wow, wow. Combine my elytra. Yeah, now I'm flying way to Valhalla. Yeah. You know, that is how we could end this. Just a beautiful little sight of us soaring off into the distance. I mean, come on. All right, so I might be sold on using Solus exclusively now. My problem is I just like... Oh, yes, to the chest plates. Yes, that is a smart choice. Yeah. That is actually a really good point. I should not just abandon this one. Nice. Okay. Let's take on... I mean, there's not really... This isn't a very large end city anyway. I mean... Yeah. I mean, we may as well. We may as well take this one down. But it doesn't have one of the treasure rooms, because I think that's only a 2-layer space. So... Might not even have everything we're looking for. But we'll still do it. These are definitely a little darker, so I definitely need to mess with them a little bit and kind of optimize the brightness and stuff. But I think in conjunction, not comparison, in conjunction with the oh my gosh, fresh animations, something about that also just makes these look really, really cool too. Where am I getting blasted from? Where is this guy? Is he underneath? Yes. Let's take out all these random ones that are trying to hurt us right now. There we go. Whoa. Sitting on my sofa and suddenly heard a weird sound while my cat ran off so fast. I was scared it was just a storm starting. Dude, the storms have been insane recently. Just everywhere. They have been. We've had quite a bit of rain. I don't think it's supposed to rain yet tonight, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that was unfortunate. So we've already been here, we've been there, we've been there. Okay, down we go. Oh, that could have been bad. If we weren't smarter. Yeah, it was, I mean, that was about how last week was for us, was just non-stop rain. But it's at least lightened up the last couple of days, which is nice. Okay, we gotta go find this one that just, you know, hit us and then ran away. That was really rude of it. Hello, little shulker box. I don't want to hurt you. You can have all the rain you want. It's been nice because I'm trying to grow grass in the backyard. But outside of that, it's been a bummer for our dog because she hates the rain. While we were on a walk today, my dog actually factually decided instead of walking across a sidewalk to just jump over a puddle. Like she, instead of just walking through the puddle, she was just like, no, I'm gonna jump, and just did a full 3-foot jump. And for those of you who have seen my dog jump on stream before, you know that that is fully something that she can do. And I was just laughing at her because of all the things for a retriever mix to be afraid of. Rain, come on. Water, come on. But she hates it. She hates water. Yeah, Willow. Yep. Yep, that's my girl. I got sunburned. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm red. Especially on my arms, but it's at least cool enough that I've been able to wear jackets and sweaters and stuff today. Ah, no, you were already up here. I thought I got this one. Maybe I didn't. Just do that. Easy peasy. All right. Oh, jeez. So you're just getting rain and then frozen rain and then rain and then frozen rain. That's terrible. That's the worst. All right. Well, we've done that one. I can't remember what direction you should normally go after doing one section of it. Oh my gosh. We could turn up our render distance now. Hold on. Oh yeah. Look at that now. Holy buckets. This might be the largest entity I think I've seen. Yeah, all the ships are facing this way. What do you know? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen an entity this large. Helmet. I don't need respiration. Oh. I already had stuff inside of an ender chest. That's fun. Okay, we'll leave that. We'll send our way over to the other 3-layer section, which is over here. We'll get our treasures from there. Don't need diamond horse armor because I don't have any horses. And if I had Silk Touch, I would definitely grab the center chest, but now I am reminded of likely why I did not grab it in the first place. Yeah, this is shulker heaven. There's so much. Hello, little shulker friend. Okay, bye, shulker friend. Never mind. Didn't want to be my friend anyway. There's mending. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Wow. It feels good to know that we've technically beat One Tongue Survival, but it's just kind of like a... I don't know. We got, like, the world is our oyster now. We can kind of come up with whatever we want to do next. Oh, gosh. That would have been funny if I just died right there talking about that. I don't know, guys. Okay, that I believe is all the 3-layer areas where the treasure rooms are. Ugh, and I could just get all these shulkers, but I kind of just want to keep flying around and just enjoying how beautiful this is. I mean, look. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the one we've been to. There you go. There's the here's the first one we ever went to. That's cool. That's really cool. That's fun. Yeah, so we went to that one too over there then. We must have. Wow. Well, if we've been this way, then we should go this way probably. I would assume. Oh my gosh, you're right, Zen. That's what we were gonna do. Thank you for that. No, that's great. What we are going to do is we are going to take ourselves back through the end portal. It's gonna give us the end credits. But we are going to escape our confines of the chunk because I fully forgot that was our plan. So we'll let these soar for a little bit, and then the moment that they lose their duration, we'll throw on new ones. We'll get up nice and high so that we're not going to risk our our own death here. But yes, that is exactly what we're gonna do. I think I was just gonna fly over the gap of the void. I think that's what we should do. Oh, I didn't know you could trade those out without having to reopen them. That felt a little bit like cheating. All right. Somewhere there's an angry Enderman. I didn't have any redstone, so I couldn't grab the egg yet, but we'll just skip on through those. All right. How? Did XP just go through the portal and then end up on the spawn point? It must have. Interesting. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, wow. I didn't realize flowers were emissive with Solus. Yeah, look at all the spruce. That's cool. Wow. And to think, this is a one chunk survival world. And we have escaped the confines of our chunk. That's fun. Wow. Well, welcome back. We beat the Ender Dragon, which you saw, and then decided that we were going to go back to the overworld and just fly out of our confines. So now we have flown away from the one chunk area. Look at that portal. That looks so cool. And I'm currently trying to find a village to see if we even have villages, because I don't even know if structures are on to generate. I feel like they have to be. Yeah. Yeah, it's here, I'll fly back over there to show you. So whoever designed this did not design it right. Or maybe they did and this is what they intended, but it just seems silly. So you'll see up here, we got this massive area of water that is open, and there in the center is our one chunk. So they designed it by just cutting off the world like this and assuming that nobody would ever like try and bridge or pillar out over here. But I am people, and I did decide that I wanted to do that. So yeah, huge blunder, huge blunder. But now that I've beat it, that was the thing, is that I knew I could do this early on, but I hadn't done it because I was waiting to beat the game before I abused the system. And now that we've beat it, I feel a little less bad about doing it. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good. Exactly. So it's fun. It's fun. Me, I just realized that my microphone's been kind of near peaking. Sorry about that, guys. Let's reset that. Does that sound a little less loud? Probably. Didn't realize my microphone was peaking there. But wow, look at my Nightbot stacking up. We need to fix that. I know, seriously, barrier blocks. Barrier blocks. That's the answer. And they didn't do it. I am interested though, because so this is, I'm playing on 1.21.5. This map was built on 1.21.6, and I've just loaded chunks outside of it. Or sorry, 1.16. And I've just loaded chunks outside of it, which, yeah, look at that. So here's the 1.16, and here's the, 1.21.5 chunks that go much further down. That's silly. Yeah, catastrophic blunder if you ask me, but It is fun. Howdy, how's it going? Hey, howdy, hey. I will say it right back. I do wonder if we can find a village, though. I really don't know if there is one, but I know we looked it up last stream of if there was a trial chamber, so I know those at least exist. But I am also good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. It has been a fun night. Oh, look at that. Our question has been answered. There's a village. Let's pop on over there. There are other ways around it with command blocks. That is also true. Yeah. No, whoever, I think whoever made this wanted people to try and do this. Like, that would be my only assumption. Or maybe if I'd played on 1.16 and not on 1.20.5, maybe it would have also not done it. But who knows? Who knows? I could take a nap until morning. Just steal one of their beds. Pardon me, folks. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah, if you change game modes, that's breaking all the points. Yeah. Yeah. And like playing in adventure mode, I wouldn't have been able to do any building or do anything. So it would be fully against the point if I had been in adventure mode. So, I mean, there's really only so much that I could have done different. And so that's why I opted to just play it how the game gave it to me, you know? So but I mean, we've done it. That's One Chunk Survival. We beat it. Now, did we beat it through some sideways fun half little ways? Yes, but we did still do it, and that feels good. Let's go see if we can't get if there's a goat horn over here at the pillager outpost. That would be fun. Maybe we can free some ally. Yeah, we can definitely free some ally. They're just sitting there. Oh, we have to free them. Hold on. Please have a goat horn. Nope, no goat horn. All right, well, let's at least go free the ally. Be free. Be free. We're doing some light adventuring. There's no golem there. There is one right here. Perfect. Imagine just accidentally hitting the golem. That would have been so bad. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, poor guy. Golems are free. The ally are, well, the ally are, okay, they are flying away. I was like, well, the ally are free, but they're not moving. And I don't see any other, oh, there they are. I was like, I don't see any other pillagers. Oh, I'm being reminded of the war. The raid. Okay, there we go. Do I hear somebody else? No? New title acquired. Golem Savior. Thank you. The ally Savior as well. Can't forget about them. The sweet, sweet little babies. Is there anybody in here? I don't think so. We've saved the day. We've done it. Wow. I'm just... Ah, little ally. Wait, if I give you... Wait, hold on. Will they follow me if I just give them something? Or do I have to play music? I have to play music for them, don't I? Have you ever considered maybe taking that? Oh, that's how it works. Oh, I've never used ally, as you can tell. I know. Yeah. I see. I now understand allies. Oh, so is he just gonna follow me forever now? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's everything I could have ever dreamed of. As long as they stay behind me. Wait, little ally friend. Come on. I can't abandon you. Thank you. Okay, let's go. We got places to be. I did make a friend. And we are hopefully getting the ally back to base. This looks insane. Is my ally friend gonna make it? I think I might have flown too far, or we'll see. I think I flew too far away from them. Oh, there they are. I think they're lost. We gotta go find them. Gotta go help them out. Little ally friend. I keep losing you in this blue sky. Oh, there you are. Come on, let's go. Just go over here. Of course. Thanks, Sky. Go enjoy some spaghetti. Spaghetti sounds great. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Look at our little ally friend. Oh my gosh. It looks so cute with the fresh animations. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, yeah. I would love to have some spaghetti. Thank you, friend. That was very kind of you. Oh, bye. Don't get lost down there. Can be our protector of the Hall of Knowledge. Is that what we called it? I mean, look, it's even reflecting off the ceiling, the enchanting table. That's so cool. That's so cool. I could go try and find some amethyst. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Having magic of some facet in Minecraft would be absolutely insane. Even if it's like something that like is nearly impossible to get or really, really difficult to get. Like having like a staff or something that you can find in one specific location. It only spawns once every 10,000 blocks or something like that would be interesting. Ancient cities. Well, ancient cities are pretty frequent. Maybe I should say woodland mansions, or maybe even a new structure altogether. But yes, that is true. Mods do give you those powers. Tim, welcome, man. Welcome. I regret to inform you that we just defeated the dragon. But I am going to post this VOD, so you will get to see it if you want to see it. But we did just defeat the dragon, and I'm sorry. And I did just get an ally friend. Look, this is my ally friend. I think we're just gonna Ali the ally. There you go. Yeah, we are apothecarians. Ali the ally. Yeah, that's what you missed. Yeah, we just beat the Ender Dragon, which is like kind of the last thing that really had to happen on this world. So that's why I'm just kind of joshing around, is because, you know, we've got a couple options here. So option one is we keep playing on this world as if it's a survival world now, and maybe I turn off keep inventory and some of the other things that were baked into this. Or we bid One Chunk Survival adieu, and next stream we either do, which I've been talking about a little bit on tonight's stream, so people have been here all night have already heard me say this, but do a 1.21.6 hardcore survival. Because one, I've never done a hardcore survival. Two, I stink at this game, so it would only last a stream, if not two streams. And then, you know, by the time that that's done, 1.21.6 would be out, and we've kind of already got to experience some of that. So I think that could be cool. Another one would be a 1 block survival, kind of like what Gemini Tay is doing right now. So we mine out the block underneath and grow from there. And then the last one is we just work on the main world and we chat while I do stuff on the actual survival world. So there's some ideas. I could start the hardcore world now because I've got, well, we've only got about 15 minutes left in tonight's stream. But I'd start the hardcore world next time, probably, if that was something that people wanted to do. I did. I did stop to, actually, we'll go back to the end so that Tim can see how beautiful it looked. Because Tim, we turned on a different shader pack called Solus Shaders, that just has this really nice emission things like you can see here. And the end is just absolutely stunning. Got that 2 episode 1 stream curse. I know. Yep, that's exactly how I feel my experience doing hardcore will be. So Tim, are you saying one chunk as in keep playing on one chunk, or are you meaning one block as in switch to the one block survival? Also, here, let us just contemplate the end's beauty as I did earlier. We'll even go into like super wide FOV. It's just so pretty. Oh my gosh. Here, we'll turn our render distance all the way up again too. It just looks so cool. It looks so cool, guys. Yes, yeah, I am running out of fireworks. Luckily, we've got a bunch back at the base, so I'm not too worried about it. But I agree. I think one block could be really fun. Yeah, look, world's ending. That's fun. Yes, it's like, yeah, an eclipse over it and the end of the world. I did die, Tim. I did die to this tower, actually. In fact, I died. I think it was this one. It was either this one or that one. Because I was silly and I tried to fly past it as I was shooting an arrow at it. So, all right, let's make a dive for that. I think you take fall damage if you speed up through these. So let's see if this will kill us. It did. I called it. Okay. Oh no! Oh wait, we're good because keep inventory. That could have been way worse. That could have been way worse. Imagine. Oh my gosh, I would have cried. Oh, we do have to preserve our rockets though. And maybe trade that out. I flew really hard into the end portal and it killed me because that's how that works apparently. I knew that's how it worked, but I just wasn't expecting it was gonna. I forgot that we'd slept in a bed in the village, so it was kind of a on me thing. But luckily I know how to get back. Oh, well, Zen, you said that approximately 3 seconds too late. Phantoms shouldn't reset if I die, right? Like the timer, like it should, like they should spawn. If they're gonna spawn, they should spawn, even without me sleeping. Oh, but I slept that night over there, so that was the second to last night. Goofy. Let's see. Do we have some more rockets? I think we do. I don't know where we would have them. I mean, we've got a bunch of gunpowder and a bunch of stuff to make paper, so I'm not too worried about it. Yes, flying hard in any portal will kill you. That is true. It's just funny because like I get to keep my XP and I get to keep my inventory, so it almost like there's again no repercussions. But yeah, we can stand here and see if we get phantoms. We flying hard into another portal will kill you too. Well, I suppose you'll just phase right through it and it won't put you through. I think doing one block survival could be fun. I've never tried that either. And I feel like that's another thing that's pretty popular right now. So I think that one could be good. Oh, I really want to give you guys a teaser of something that I'm working on, but I don't know if I should do that. Oh, good. Okay. Well, then I suppose we slept that time. So that puts us at like, I think this is only the second night since we slept. So might still be a little too close for the phantoms to spawn, but we'll see. No harm in just, you know, leaving ourselves out here to see if the phantoms will get us. Howard. Oh, you can't even kill Howard. Look at this. This whole time we've been afraid that we could hurt Howard. And look at this. We can't even hurt him. He's literally invincible. That's insane. Well, that would have been good to know when we were worried about Howard getting killed by mobs. Howard cannot perish. He is that guy from the movie. That is true, he is. The one who gets hit by the Jeep Grand Cherokee. There are so many just iconic lines from that. Where did I... Oh, from Freeing the Alley. So many iconic lines from that movie. Wow. Ah, I see. I see. This is Death's doing. No wonder you're so shifty, Howard. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, his eyes were so expressive in that moment. I apologize. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you for understanding. We never really lit this up either. So maybe we just there we go. Well, that was never gonna grow, Sam. There we go. Okay. I mean, there we go. Okay. Well, I mean, guys, we've done it. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. And I'm sitting here trying to think of how. Please remember how to build that XP farm. Yes, I should remember how to build this farm. Now that I know how it works, I don't think I will forget. Because of how hard I struggled with it. I mean, and we can do like a 9-layer one for the next one. That would be great. And because we might actually have access to slime, we could actually maybe have a sticky piston clock instead of having to make this monstrosity again. Yeah, I can get anything now. I'm sorry, Zen. What was that about 2 rockets left? Just kidding. I will not make myself die again just for fun. Okay, let's grab that. Not that we need more rockets for any reason, but you never know. There we go. Okay. Let's make some more rockets just for fun. All right, now we're good. now we're really good on rockets. Sweet. I mean, let's just do a little recap. Let's do a little recap now that we've made it to what we are going to affectionately call the end of the One Chunk Survival, which is the very first stream series that we did. So thanks for being along for this, because this is, this is a big moment ending. This is the first of our series that we are officially ending. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Episode 1. We built our little house, and we decided why not have fun building on One Chunk Survival? Why rush it? And so we did this. We got this all built. Episode 2, we dug around a lot, worked on planning things, and really just spent our time around here, I believe. Let's see. Let's verify those things. Because it was either episode 2 or episode 3 that I believe is when the portal exploded. Here, let's look. I'm really a lot right now. Yeah, so yeah, episode 2, we just dug around and had a good time digging. Episode 3, we broke the game with the portal. And because of how episode 3 went, we decided, let's go get our elytra before we beat the dragon. And we did that. and that was really, really great, and a lot of fun. And then episode 6 pulls around, and we decide, well, actually episode 5 pulls around. We're still looking for gear out in the end, and then we come back and decide it's time to start working on a mob farm or something so that we can actually enchant our items and take on the Ender Dragon for real. And so then that's where we got the portal or the farm all set up and everything, and turned our attention to collecting books for our little hall of knowledge here, which took us a long while. And in the middle of that, we kind of had a brief stint of trying to get a villager so that we could have a mending book and things, which we kind of abandoned and stopped worrying about because we can do this without a villager. But we did get this done, and then we got this done while we were working on all of this as well. And last episode we got this started. Today we got this done, and today we beat the Ender Dragon, and that is the end. Howard came this way. I never named Howard. This was episode 1. Episode 1. This is just Howard's name. I'm not even kidding. This is just he spawned into the world with the name Howard above his head. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I never named Howard. I always had that name. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it was episode 2, I died a lot. Episode 2 is just called We Gotta Dig a Little Deeper. That's what I commented as. Oh, also, that should be read as, I don't know if you guys have seen Princess and the Frog, the Disney movie, but that's how you should read it, like the song. Gotta dig a little deeper. That song. Howard, Demetrius, DeMarcus, Bartholomew, James III. Hold on. Oh, we're probably gonna need more signs than this. Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, yep. He's got a Demetrius. Nope, can't do that. DeMarcus. Bartholomew. James. Well, that's kind of unfortunate that it is only one over, but there we go. Howard, Demetrius, DeMarcus, Bartholomew, James III. There you go. Yeah, yeah, we came up with his backstory on episode 1 or 2. No, it was episode 1 that we came up with his backstory of him being oh my gosh, we already talked about this earlier. Bring me back to what we were talking about earlier. A mercenary. This is a very mercenary name, I'd say. Howard, Demetrius, DeMarcus, Bartholomew, James III. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. Wonderful. All right, well, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Yes. First episode date, death date. Today date. Oh, that's true. He's a true buccaneer. He is. So I think next time we'll start on a 1-block survival. Don't hold me to that, because maybe we'll do something else. We'll see. But I think that's what we're gonna do for next time. But I wanted to say, for anybody who is still around right now, that this Sunday I will not be putting out a video about the real you know, solo world. I will be putting out a video on a SMP, the Lucid SMP. So here's me officially announcing that I will be involved with that. And the first video that I'm putting out for that is on Sunday. And I'm very excited about that. I'm really happy to be working with the people that are there. I'm really excited. I've got this whole plan put together too. So that's what I was trying to decide earlier if I was going to let you guys see what I'd been working on, but I feel like I should just save that. Let the tension build for the things. But I can definitely check Discord. Akari, I will also check the Discord for your messages as well. But yeah, that's that's all I got for today. But as always, I really, really appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate you all sticking around and hanging out for the entire 10 episodes of this little series. And I'm excited for the next one. I think it'll be a good time to keep doing some fun and random little maps and stuff. So thank you all, as always, so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you on Sunday. Have a good night.